so exciting updates. Today is October 18th. It is a Friday, and I am feeling extremely grateful, happy, and excited. Basically, gonna first see our family over there, and then tomorrow we are going to be touring or viewing the house that we want to buy. And I just spoke with our mortgage rep just to have an understanding of what the process is like, especially to like do the closing of like the whole payment. And it's looking good. Like, I have a good feeling that we're gonna be able to buy this house, and this is gonna be our house, and I cannot wait to see it for the first time and just visualize ourselves in that setting, because this is a dream come true. And it's been such a fun journey, like even just driving and seeing all the fall leaves falling and the colors of the trees. It's just a really good time. But I wanted to keep it posted, and I'm going to be vlogging this whole process. I think right now we are at the exciting part of this whole process. A couple of weeks ago I wasn't even able to vlog because everything has happened so quickly, and I've been extremely busy with work and travel, and then dealing with my personal circumstances at home. I was overwhelmed, to say the least, and definitely a lot of nights crying and just feeling very lost. But finally I've gotten to the end of the darkness, I guess you could say, or there's a little bit more optimism right now in my life, and it feels very exciting. So I wanted to keep you guys posted. So yeah. Hey guys, so we are about to tour / visit our future house. Yesterday we walked by the neighborhood and we saw the house from the outside, and everything feels right. It is very different from our hometown, but sometimes change is good. And I had a question from one of my uncles, and they asked me, like, how do you feel about the change? Like, are you gonna miss your hometown? And my response was this: as long as my family's well-being is good, and as long as we're happy, that's all that matters to me. Like, that's my biggest priority. Whether or not I'm happy about the move, whether or not this is what I want, I don't really care. I just really want us to be happy together and for us to be safe and in a better place. So I think because that is going to be the outcome of this whole move, then yes, I am happy. Yes, I'm willing to move, and you learn to adapt to any change. So super excited, but I'll let you guys know how it goes. And I asked my mom in another video in Spanish, like, what she thought, and she just said that she was very proud of me. So that is what's happening, and I'll try to document some more. I forgot to update you guys, but today is Sunday, October 20th. And yesterday we saw our hopefully future house, and it is much smaller than the images online, but I really do like the place. I don't know, it's not like the most perfect big house, but I feel like it's perfect for us. And to be honest, I just want a place to call my home. I don't really care too much about it being very luxurious or anything. Like, I want to invest in it and build certain things on it and just make it homey. So I'm super excited. I like it. Obviously we're competing with other people who are making different offers, but hopefully I will be able to have that house. Hi guys, so today is November 14th, and I am moving to my first ever home. This room that you guys are seeing, I've literally lived here for 15 years with my mom, my brother, and I. A very tight space. We're coming from a lower income household where it just wasn't possible for us to be able to get an apartment or a house in where we used to live, which was New York. And that's the reality of life. And that has always been my biggest strive ever since I was a kid. I knew that if I went to college, if I got a job, that was the only way to be able to get out of this space, because I knew that my family was deserving of a house and their own space. And finally, the day has arrived. So I wanted to take you guys on this journey, and I also wanted to document this moment because it is very significant as a first-gen Latina who's really making it happen. And only God knows how hard it's been to even get to this point. But, you know, God's plans are always bigger and greater, so. Hi everyone, today is Friday, November 29th, I believe, and I want to update you with some crazy stuff that has been happening in our lives. So November 15th, we packed up all of our stuff and decided to move to a different state. And at the time, everything seemed really good because we had the support of family. So for about a week or maybe even 2 weeks, we stayed at a family member's house. And afterwards, things got a little complicated, so we decided to stay at a hotel because we had the funds to do so. So we stayed for a full week at the hotel, but that was not our plan. We were supposed to be able to close on a house that we are trying to buy in this new state, and we were supposed to get the keys and close on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, but things got complicated and some issues arose, and because of the holiday season, they had to push it further to hopefully the end of this upcoming week. And even now, we are still unsure when we're going to be able to close because everything is all set in stone. We're just waiting on the title company, you know what I mean? Like the state, I guess, to approve for us to be able to close. So until we get the approval, we're not able to proceed, even though everybody involved in this home owning process is ready to go, if that makes sense. So as a result, we are not sure now when we're going to be able to close, and we have to save the funds that we do have for real emergencies. So we decided to take this risk of sleeping in our car until Tuesday night, maybe Monday or Tuesday night, and then hopefully we'll be able to close on Wednesday the latest so that we can live in our house. But the reason we decided to live in a car is because we have different options that we could select from. All of these options are uncomfortable. Even living in a car is uncomfortable. But this decision to live in a car is the one that gives me and my family the least resistance towards. Like, I feel less hesitant about sleeping in a car than the other options. So that is why we decided to do that. And it is a very wild and insane, I shouldn't use those words. It is a very wild decision to do something like that. Very spontaneous, but at the same time, if you knew our circumstances and everything that we've had to endure ever since moving to this state, you would understand why this seems like the most beneficial option out of all of the choices that we have. So we don't know what's gonna happen. We really don't know, and I wanted to record and record everything that's going on because it's a big change in our lives and so much has happened. And there have been some really painful moments and some really high moments, but at the end of the day, everything that we are experiencing is so worth it for the home that we're getting. I might have explained in the beginning of this video, so I'm not going to explain it now, but all of my life, my biggest dream was to get a house, and I never thought I would be able to do that at 23 years old. So I'm very, very happy with what's to come. It's just a matter of time and patience. And I know that the storm has to pass. Like, there's got to be sunlight at the end of the day, and everything's gonna work out. But right now, I just have to suck it in and deal with what's coming and do the best that I can until I'm able to move into my house. The house that I bought is so beautiful, and it's so perfect for me. It looks like a little box from the outside, but it's the cutest little box ever, and it has the cutest little inside ever. I can look at videos, I can look at photos on Pinterest of different mansions and homes and all this, and yet I still think about my home and say how beautiful it is and how lucky I am to have that, and how I wouldn't trade that little house for anything in the world. So all of this pain is worth it for the home, and I know that all good things don't come easy. So if this is the price I have to pay to achieve this big blessing of having my beautiful home, it is all worth it. And through this tough and messy and disorganized circumstances that we've had to endure ever since moving to the state, I am grateful that God has pushed me and put me in these places, because I needed to learn, I needed to grow. And I've surprised myself with how strong I've been. I didn't think I was that strong. I always thought I can be strong at times, but I never thought I can handle the things that I've been handling. So I feel like these challenges have allowed me to see my strength, my inner strength, have allowed me to see what I'm capable of, and feel more empowered as to who I am. So all good things. But yeah, enough talking, I gotta go, but that's what's been going on. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll vlog some parts of us sleeping in the car. So see you in the next clip. Alright guys, it's the afternoon, it's 1:40, and we reorganized some of the things in the back of the car. And this is usually what our day entails. Like, we did a little bit of shopping with some food that we'll need for tonight. The rest area that we're in, there's some really clean bathrooms, so that's where we brush our teeth. The showering, that's the biggest problem. We don't really know how that's gonna work, but we found an area where we can, you know, be as clean as possible, I guess you could say. We bought wipes, which obviously it's nowhere near as great as showering, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't know, I can't be picky when this is a temporary situation, thankfully. So this is what's happening. And usually what my mom and I do, right now she's in the bathroom, but usually what we do is we color. We bought a coloring book, so we got some color pencils, and currently this is what we're working with. Super therapeutic, and my mom and I just chat and gossip and talk about life, so it's very peaceful, and it honestly makes time go by extremely fast. So we do this until, like, basically it's nighttime, so we can't do this anymore, and then we use our phones to distract ourselves or just like have fun. And then we take small breaks too. Like, sometimes I'll just like go quickly on TikTok, and then I'll go back to coloring. So that's what we've been up to, if you're wondering how we've been able to survive and keep ourselves busy. Coloring has been very, very helpful, and listening to music, so I can't complain. I feel really blessed that I know that this is temporary. I feel really blessed that we have a car to be in, and that it's keeping us warm. We have some blankets. I mean, we really are good, and there are people that are in worse conditions than us, so I'm not complaining. Hi guys, today is December 7th or 8th, I'm not really sure. 7th. The 7th, and it's a Saturday. And tonight is the last night that we will be sleeping in the car in the area that we've been in. and I want to show you how it looks outside.
Guys, is this a sign that everything's gonna be okay? I think it is. Our last night sleeping in the car, and this is the sky. What a blessing.
We've literally been sleeping in the car for a full week, if not more. If you're wondering how we did it, I wouldn't even be able to tell you. Honestly, it was just God who gave us strength, because some nights have been really, really cold, and it's uncomfortable because you don't have like the leg space that you need to stretch out and everything, and then also like having to use the bathroom, and it's freezing. So I don't know how we've been able to pull it off. So tomorrow it's Sunday, and we're gonna be getting a hotel because we need a shower and just like sleep in, because Monday I'm going to be closing on my house and officially getting the keys to my home. And so I wanted to go to a hotel so that I can get ready and just not look gross or smell gross like I do right now. So yeah, and if you guys are wondering, why didn't you just get a hotel all this time? We did for a full week. When we left my uncle's house, we were in a hotel for a full week because we thought that we were gonna close like that week. But obviously the amount of money we had wasn't enough to keep living on that lifestyle of being in a hotel, and we needed to save money because the money that I have in my account is for the deposit for closing. So the smart thing would be leave the money in my account until the day of closing, and because I know how much money I need for closing, I can utilize whatever's left over to get a hotel, if that makes sense. So it's basically just to save money. That's really the biggest thing, because we are on a very tight budget. So that's what's happening, and I'll keep you guys posted. Hi guys, so today is December 7th, and take a good look at the way that I look, because I look absolutely crusty and I feel really, really gross. Because today is Sunday and we got a hotel because obviously we need a shower and all of that, because tomorrow it's closing day. Tomorrow's a very, very big day in my entire life, and it's a very meaningful day for my entire family. So this is Sunday, and tomorrow it's gonna be Monday. So see you guys soon. Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. Today is a very special day because I am closing on my first ever house today. Well, I have my final walkthrough at 9, and then closing is at 10. So I will try to record today as much as I can, but I'm most likely going to record after I get the keys. But I'm feeling so many mixed emotions. I actually need to hurry up, so I can't talk too much, but just feeling really grateful towards God for giving me the strength to get to this point. So let's see what happens. Oh, and I'll also show you my outfit. Guys, I'm inside my porch, and I'm currently waiting for the real estate agent to come and give me the rundown of the final walkthrough before closing. I'm just gonna do a little bit of gratitude and prayer, and then I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll Alright guys, we have made it to the house. We have officially closed on the house. As you can tell, I was sobbing because this is all I've ever wanted for literally since I was a kid. It's a very significant day, but obviously there's so much to do. I couldn't record the day of the closing, but I'll tell you guys the details later on. I just wanted to tell you, like, we did it, we got it, it's officially our house, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and I'm super grateful that God gave us this opportunity.